tell you one thing, it'll look good enough for the summer.
Hello, welcome back to the Seasoned Rider. This is part 4 on our series of the preservation restoration of the CB400F. In this episode, we're going to spray some engine enamel, we're going to pull the exhaust, and we're going to start to get things really cleaned up. Thanks for following. So I can do things a little out of order sometimes because I need to get to the good part, the fun part. Stuff that, keeps you motivated so you can, at the end of the night, stand back, take a look. Maybe have a glass of wine if that's your thing, or a Snickers bar or whatever, and admire your work. So I'm going to be painting this by the end of the day. All right, so time for really a final prep. I am going to clean it down good with this denatured alcohol. All right, enough for that. And then the thing that I'm going to do here is toward the front of the engine here. It actually looks pretty nice. So I'm not going to paint that. I think we're ready for the fun part coming up pretty soon. Let me just point out where we're at before I actually spray some paint. So there's some taping going on, and it gets pretty casual. I throw a towel over the tank. I'm about to use some tin foil back here to cover up this black. I did loosen up this one already because I have a replacement for that. They cracked it, didn't quite loosen, but I have replacements for these, so they'll look nice. And then that's it, a towel thrown over the exhaust. Also extends over the Kickstarter. I'm about to block this off with, I'm gonna use some tin foil. And then we're ready for a spritz. We're gonna get in there a little bit. And it'll look great. All right, here we go. The Seasoned Rider. Need to warm this up a little bit. It's pretty cold to the touch, so it's not freezing out, but a little warmer would be nice for it. On the 400F Super Sport, the lower painting here is done on the lower block and clutch case. It looks really nice, I think, and it's a good match. And I have these, I've had them for a long time. There's really nice chrome collar, so I'm going to pull these and replace them. And I've already done it, but I just assumed I was going to have to soak them and heat it and beat it and, not struggle, but make sure that these all came out nicely. So there's no risk of stripping anything or making it harder. But just for the heck of it, I stuck just a 1/4-inch drive with a 10 millimeter socket on it. And all of them just came off easy as could be. They're already undone. So like every one of them, they were tight and they just clicked right off. So pretty happy about that. And on the first one, just the nut came off. Easy as can be, but on this one, the stud is coming out of the block. So I'm just gonna be a little more careful with this. It's coming out nicely. And then this is, you know, I might mark this. And so this stud goes back here. The ones that are coming out with the stud, instead of just the nut coming off the stud, so that this nut is frozen, it seems, well, not frozen, but that's not what came undone. So I'm just labeling these for the moment. On the 400F Super Sport, I have the collars loosened, ready to come off all the way, or they are off. I can pull the exhaust at the front end, but anticipating that, I've turned the wheel away from the exhaust, and I am currently in the process of disconnecting the exhaust at the rear. And I've laid down some cardboard. So when it does come off, I don't lay it on the concrete. I can just set it down on some cardboard. And I want to take it off as a unit, because the clamps that are on it, I'd rather clean them up and work with them on the bench. So if it comes off as a unit, that'd be great. If it doesn't, then, you know, I'll separate it. All right, the seasoned rider. Now we're going to continue taking off the exhaust system, hopefully as a whole system. That would be my preference. And I have this nice ratcheted Craftsman wrench that is going to totally work in this application, I think. Let's see, I haven't done it yet. Yep, great. I didn't expect it to suddenly come so loose that it's just falling apart in my hands. Fly with me. The other thing I have ready. Oh, nice. She's coming apart. Okay, good. The other thing I had ready is a place to set it down. I have a table just across the way there, so I have a place to walk away with it. Done. All right. The exhaust is off. Beautiful. This all needs to be done. This side is exposed. You can see it over there. I can fix that. And those might even be holes, so I'll fix them. And nice new collars. I see that's a fine piece of cleanup. And it also exposes all this area here that all needs to be worked on. So here's this beautiful engine block. We already did. And now we are moving on. And all this, including the back tire, this polishing and everything, when that's all done, it's going to be a great impact and kind of a classic in situ sympathetic restoration. Just going to make it way, way better.